Good morning. I didn't even get the music going yet. Good morning, Sherry. How are you, love? How are you? Would you like to hear? Oh, I guess it does tell energetic healing and oracle and tarot cards and healing and stuff like that. So it does say what it's all about. Hello, 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 Anna Corinne. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing today on Thursday? I'm good. I'm good. It's a full moon today, so we're moving into Libra, the full moon in Libra tonight, and it's a pink moon, which is really nice. Good morning, Helena. How are you? Hi. I was like, Angie. Hi, Angie. I'm like, I was trying to remember Gray, Angie. I'm pretty sure it's Angie. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. Good morning, Rochelle. Good morning. Good morning. I'm giving myself a bunch of loves this morning right away, right? Liking myself, which is good because that's how we get out there and we spread the message, get around sharing all the love. Look at that, 537 likes right away. Hi, Mayor. I don't do lives with anybody unless I know you, unfortunately. And I'm just going to share it. I'm going to get it to some of the people. Some of the people. Sharing is caring. Isn't that the way that it goes? Sharing is caring. Hello, Melinda. 6.4 thousand likes yesterday. Wow. That's impressive. That's impressive. And I'm glad I remembered that it was Angie. And so I love when I do that. And hello, I'm not sure who showed up on there, but hello. Hello. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Some good news coming in for people. That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, I'm not sure who hopped on there, but they hopped off again, and that's okay. I'm going to pull up some good music here. Some good music. Get that going, right? Let's raise our vibration. Let's see. Oh, I got them on my headset. Got to take the headset off. We'll never hear it. We'll never hear it if it's on the... Okay. There we go. Some beautiful energy in the background. Good morning, CJ. How are you, love? How are you? So just a reminder, we're going to start off the session. Okay, Sherry, we'll see you soon. So we're going to do the heart focused breathing. Okay. And the reason why we do this is, again, we want to be reestablishing that safety within our nervous system. We want to be getting into coherence with our heart and brain. So we're just going to breathe into our heart space. It's a really easy breathing technique, but I do suggest that you do it as often as you can. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Thank you, Angie. Love you too. Perfect. So this creates coherence between your heart and yay. There you go. He came back. The cat came back, and it wasn't a cat, but the cat came. So we're going to breathe into our heart space over 5 seconds. So 5-second inhale, 5-second exhale. Now, if you have any lung conditions or if that feels like it's too long for you, just adjust it so that feels comfortable for you. But you just want a nice deep breath in and out because you want to be engaging your diaphragm. And you're going to just focus on the breath coming in and out through your heart space, even though we know it's not. We know it's coming in through our mouth or nose and into our tummy and out. But we want to focus on it coming because where you apply your focus, your energy goes. So we want to apply the energy to our heart space. And this is just such a beautiful, beautiful technique for a variety of reasons. This was something that's been researched by the Heart Math Institute since the 60s. And this is shared to children and people that have been in war zones, people with trauma. I'm certified as a heart math practitioner, so I love to share this technique with you. If you do this 3 times a day, just amazing. It keeps your body in a heightened healing space for up to 6 hours for doing it for 3 minutes. So we're going to do this morning. I like to start my shows with this. So I'm going to do the count. Okay. And we're going to start. The easiest way to do it is to start by exhaling all your air. And then we'll start on the inhale. So I'm going to keep counting, but I'm going to talk a little bit more. Thank you, Kitty. I'm just going to keep the count. You keep breathing in and out. So when we do this technique, it gets our brain and heart into coherence. Okay. And we want to create that coherence between our heart and brain. It can help us. Basically, it wipes the emotional slate clean. And when we're just breathing in and focusing on the heart space, that's heart-focused breathing. If we want to kick it up a notch, you can add something that's an energy renewing emotion in the mix. So you can think about something that makes you feel pride, gratitude, appreciation, care, any one of those energy elevating emotions, right? Think about how when you get angry, how depleted energetically you feel. Like it just makes you tired afterwards. But if you think of something like joy, when you get really excited and joyful, how your energy gets elevated and you really feel like, woohoo, let's go, right? So good morning, good morning. So that's the energy of the emotion that we want to invoke, is one of those energy renewing emotions. Emotions are neither bad nor good. They are all just information about your environment and about you, right? So if you're angry, did something happen to make you angry, right? Did somebody violate you or do things? Hello, baby lady. All right, so I'm going to hop back in here. I don't know if I'm hopping in on the inhale or the exhale, but we're going to do it a little bit more. When you're doing the breathing technique, you want to make sure that you're inhaling through your nose and either exhaling through your nose or through your mouth, right? When we inhale through our mouths, it actually has us retaining our CO2. So we don't want to be doing that. And you're right. Anger doesn't tire in the sense of it gets passed on, right? Anger goes from me. The energy goes to somebody else, but it will make you exhausted. When you get angry, it does deplete your own personal energy, making you more tired. Right. So if you're in a conversation with somebody and you start getting elevated in the emotional spectrum, you start getting angry or frustrated, you're going to be in a reactionary state. So the conversation's just going to go downhill from there. If you notice that within your relationship, just take a time out and go and do some breathing, get them to do some breathing, get yourself back into a calm, regulated space. And then you can go back to the conversation and you'll be responding as opposed to reacting. So this is a very helpful technique within relationships. If you're at work and you have a stressful day, before you go in the house, take 3 to 5 minutes, listen to a song that is uplifting, and do this breathing technique so that you're not carrying any of the emotions from work into the house and letting that bleed out into people that didn't cause the issue. Okay. So I'm going to breathe in. Okay, you can continue breathing like that as long as you feel you'd like to. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, Kita. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. So I'm Tanya. I'm a cosmic trauma priestess. And what that means is I help you ignite the inner healer in you. I get you to be the healer, right? I can only guide you. You're the one that does all the work. It's just the way that it goes. Just like this breathing technique, I can guide you, but you're the one that has to implement it on a day-to-day basis. So I came to this healing journey through my own experiences, which were varied and very, like a lot. So I went through this whole healing journey, and in the end of it, I decided that that's what I wanted to do, was help other people heal too, because you don't have to take medications for the rest of your life as bandages. A lot of the stuff that we're dealing with can be healed by your diet, by breath work, by controlling your thoughts, all these kinds of things, right? So there's definitely a way. And that's what I do. So, and I help people with spiritual awakenings. I channel messages from spirit. I I see past lives sometimes. It all depends. I have no idea what's going to happen. Sometimes people come on the show and their loved ones decide to reach out to me, and so that I can relay a message. I just go with whatever happens, right? But I love to spread love and compassion to people. And I think that when you learn to love yourself and you stand authentically in your own space, that's where the source of healing really lies. And hello, Michelle. Good morning. Good morning. And thank you, Z. I'm going to call you Z. I think that might work. And hello, whoever's on here. Good morning. So I'm streaming to a couple of different sites. April. On TikTok, there's lots of gifts that come up. It's interesting because I was thinking, you know how the other day when I think it was Salasia that put the coral one up, like the coral reef, and how it spreads out like that. That's how my visions are. That's when I see things like past lives, it's kind of like, it's like this, like just spreads out around the environment that I just see. I'm just sitting in a new environment. Good morning, Robert. And good morning, Marie. Hi from Canada as well. I'm in Ontario currently. So I do a collective card pull every day, and that's what we're going to start with. If you need any support with anything to deal with New Brunswick, nice. I'm in Ontario. If you want to do anything regarding, if you want to talk anything that you bring up, you guys really predict the conversation. But if you're struggling with anything, just drop it down, and I will help you. I was a nurse for 20 years, and now I am a cosmic trauma priestess. Nope, there's nobody on the back end currently, Kita. So I would love it if you could do that. How do you release negative energy? So how are your thoughts, right? How are your thoughts, right? Because you think your thoughts control your emotions, and your emotions end up being action, right? And it's really beneficial to have support on your healing journey, right? And someone that's been there, done that is, to me, is worth its weight in gold, right? When you can sit down and talk with somebody and say, like, I experienced sexual assault, and they can say, like, I really can empathize with you because I've been there too. Or somebody who's been homeless, and they can go, yep, done that too. I understand what that experience is like, and how that can shake the very foundations of you and create fear, right? But our thoughts are controlling a lot of our day, right? If your thoughts are running in the negative aspect, and the negative, thinking about the worry and the fear and the concern, right? If we're either worrying about the stuff that's coming at us, fearful of the future, then that's going to put us in a very negative space. The same as if we're constantly reviewing the negative things that occurred to us before. So if we're following that, what does that mean? Okay, thanks. I'm not sure what does that mean? What part, Z? So we tend to get into doom and gloom, like we think that the stuff that's going to happen in the future is predicted by the stuff that happened in the past. So if we've had, say we've had a negative experience with finances, and, we have been poor, we expect that we're always going to be that way because we've been that way before, as opposed to thinking that things will change. Or we think, that, it's kind of like if your boss calls you to the office, what's the first thing that goes through your mind? Oh no, what did I do wrong? Right? We don't sit there and go, oh, he must be calling me to the office because, he has something good to say. We immediately think that it's going to be something bad to say. So our minds tend to be in the negative thoughts, right? Unless you've worked on it and get yourself into positive thoughts. So we're running along in that negative space. Same thing with when we're looking at our past, we're very seldom going, like, oh yeah, remember the Christmas where everything was great and things were lovely. We're thinking about all the negative experiences that happened to us. And when we experience trauma at a really, really young age, it actually works on our whole view of ourself, right? And up until 7. So any of the traumas that happened before we were 7, right? That is something that will affect our view of ourselves. So we end up feeling like we're not lovable, we're not worthy, we're not good enough, we're not deserving, everybody's going to abandon us, things like that. So TGI Thursday, I like that. I love it. I love it. So part of that is getting obsessed with the present moment, right? That's a big, big, big thing that can help you, is being obsessed with the present moment, because it's the only moment that we can affect change, right? And when we wake up and we realize that our belief system is what holds us back. And a lot of times it's the belief system that society has passed on to us, right? Because they want to keep us small. They want to keep us thinking that we can't achieve things. They want to keep us poor and broke because they want to keep us just subservient little workers that go to work and come home and spend all our money buying all the things that they want us to buy, watching TV and numbing out and being quiet, good little worker bees, and then go back to work and work again, and then come back and do it all over again, right? Yes. That's a lot, my love. I'm sorry to hear that you had that. How are you dealing now? Because, yeah, when you're working, yeah, there's a lot of that going around. I love it. TGI today. Thank God it's today. Right? We just changed the T to today. Yeah. Sometimes trauma leads to inflammation. So one of the things that happens when you're in your chronic stress response, when you're in fight or flight or freeze and disassociate and in the people pleasing state, so fawn, our bodies aren't operating at our optimal. When we are at rest and digest, we're digesting appropriately, our immune functions at its optimal, all of that stuff is happening. But when we are in fight or flight, freeze, disassociate, in those so depression or anxiety states, our body's not functioning appropriately. It's in survival mode, and all it's concerned with is the different states of where are we going to get to survival. So in the fight or flight, it's, can I fight it or can I run away from it to get to survival? In freeze and disassociate, it's where you've been overwhelmed so much you're like, I'm just going to play dead and hope that it doesn't eat me, or I'm going to pacify it by overriding my own needs. I'm going to, do what I can to pacify the predator that's coming at me. So neither of those states are we concerned with, hey, let's digest everything appropriately, or let's breathe appropriately, or let's, have our immune system functioning correctly. We're just concerned with survival. So our system's not optimal, right? And the gas exchange isn't optimal because we're not breathing the right way. A lot of other things that are going on within our world right now is the fact that all of our food is so unhealthy for us, right? When you look at, the toxins that are in the environment right now, processed food, like that's so inflammatory, right? It causes so much inflammation in us, and inflammation is where we have the disease, right? Yeah. Another one of those, is it? Yeah. Mhm. Coffee cup. Well, I will take that. Yeah. So can we find that user there? Um, Oh no, society is about making us sick. Nice. I like the activating of gifts. So there's a lot of talk. Like if you look at or you look at Dolores Cannon, and a lot of other people. Hello, Marianne. Oh, okay. So my messages, I haven't gotten into the state of, if I'm sitting one on one with you, I can sit down and do that. I mean, I can try to sense into it, but what I will tell you is that you made the choice. And so this will sound weird, but prior to this in this incarnation, you made the choice that that was an experience that you needed to experience for your soul. Thank you. I got 2 coffee cups. I have 2 drinks of coffee. Mm. And I can definitely use one. So Dolores Cannon, if you look her up, she's a very famous hypnotherapist who did past life regressions, and she through all of her her lengthy career and all of the people that she regressed, they talked about experiencing a similar thing, and that was that there's a space. And when before you come and you pick your life, you choose your life, you choose the things that you're going to experience for your soul's evolution and growth. So some people will choose to go through, trauma, because when you go through the trauma, you grow and evolve in a lot of ways, and then you become that way shower or that person that, yeah. So look, and that's where, like, I just got so many chills, just go, woo, so many chills. Nice. Okay, yeah. So definitely just that's the experience. Your soul decided that you wanted to have that experience for a specific reason, and maybe it was to propel you to have that. Oh, that is so pretty, Salasia. So pretty. Thank you. To propel you into your healing journey, to evolve your soul, to bring it to a point where you learn, this is the experience that I went through, so I can share, so I can help elevate consciousness, so I can help awaken people, right? And that's what I do now. Like, between the trauma and mental health stuff, what I really like to do is I like to activate people and waken up and awaken their gifts, right? um which we don't know what's that's going to happen. Or sometimes, like, I'll have a one-on-one phone call with somebody, and we'll be sitting there like with Paige, and I was just like staring at her, and I'm like, you're so beautiful. And all I could see is in her past life that she was a mer people. And I could see her just so beautiful. And I just like, ah, it's just amazing. Just amazing. So I love it. Right. But our world is meant to not to shut down our experience, or shut down our abilities, right? So that's why everything in our environment is so toxic, right? Our food is, and our water, chlorine and fluoride, all that does is calcify your pineal gland, and your pineal gland is what allows you to open up your third eye and be able to have a connection to higher spirit, right? To your higher self and to spirit in general, right? So it shuts down our actual ability. Like, our psychic abilities would be more pronounced if your pineal gland isn't calcified. The heavy metals that are in our lives, all kinds of things that we are exposed to, right? How our foods are like covered in wax, and all of the different chemicals and preservatives, and like, it really, you should be growing your own food if you can, right? And if you can't, getting it as a healthy as way as possible, but at least making sure that you're washing it. If you're on town water, you should be getting water in glass. There's studies that all the plastics that our foods are in, all the food grade plastics that our food comes in, and all the water bottles, they're actually the toxic plastics. The ones that actually don't harm us are the ones that they choose to put our chemicals in. So our dish detergent, our laundry soap, that's in the safe plastic, the plastic that doesn't leach into the contents in the bottle. But all of our food, we're getting microplastics in it, or metals in it. Like, so the levels of metals and microplastics, men's testosterone is the lowest it's been in over 20 years because of all of the microplastics that are in our food containing with that, right? When we look at all of the toxins, right? So many toxins. Oh, that's what I have to do. I have to move this. So yeah, it's a widespread thing, right? There's so much going on. Oh, bottled water in the sun, so terrible. So terrible. I will join your community, love. Good morning. Good morning. So we're going to get into the collective reading and see what our day looks like. I mean, this reading is spectacular. I like it. I like it a lot. And then we'll get into doing the individual cards. So for anyone that is a subscriber to my channel, you immediately get free cards. You get put on the list for a card as soon as you show up. And anyone who wants a card, it's just a 5 coin transfer. It's just to exchange, just an exchange. That's all. And for anyone that's on TikTok, we are doing another competition. For the top 3 gifters, get a free reading with me. So I do tarot and oracle card readings, but I also do a lot of other work with healing, igniting the divine healer. Good morning, Nomi. Good morning, Nomi. How are you? Love you, sweetheart. Love you, sweetheart. Okay, so we have so many beautiful things. Oh, and I'll do some announcements really, really quickly. So the Divine Feminine Healing Collective is a group that I have on Facebook. It's $10 per session donation. And we do five sessions per month. Tonight is the full moon ceremony, the full moon in Libra. So even if you're not part of the group, remember that the full moon is a time for release. So you'll want to be letting go of the things that don't serve you today, right? So we want to get into that. So that's full moon ceremony is in that group tonight. If you're not part of it, join me. We do energetic healing sessions. We work through trauma. We do manifesting. We do cards. We do all kinds of things. I will put my link down for a call to get booked. Just give me 1 second, love, and I'll put that there. Sure, this one will work. I'll just modify it slightly once it gets here. There. Let me know if you see that, Marie. So the Divine Feminine Healing Collective, we have that session tonight, the pink full moon in Libra ceremony. Tomorrow, yay! I look forward to it, CJ. Tomorrow and I have another group, which is the Divine Masculine Healing Tribe, which is the same structure as the Divine Feminine, except for we meet for what's called Nights at the Round Table, where we talk about trauma, mental health, stress, general health topics from a male's perspective. And I'm the den mother. Yes, because we don't actually multitask, we split task. So we're paying attention to one and then pay attention to another and then pay attention to another. So nothing actually gets our full attention when we multitask. So then the other thing is I have this Divine Healing 5-day event. So the Divine Healing 5-day event, it runs from April 17th to the 21st. And it is, good night, love. You have a wonderful, wonderful evening, Nomi. The Divine Healing, it runs from 5 p.m. till 6:30 p.m. Eastern on April 17th to April 21st. And it's all about igniting the inner healer in you, doing all the things that I've done to radically shift my health. So I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, anxiety, depression, panic disorder, complex PTSD, and functional neurological disorder. And I've healed all of those things. I take no medications and I'm completely healthy. So I am. And so that 5-day event goes through all of the things that I did. So it talks about food, it talks about breath work, grounding, meditation, inner child work, shadow work, trauma work, all of the stuff that I did, reconnecting with nature, getting back into like more seasonal living, things like that. So if you're interested in that, it's a free 5-day event. And there is a prize to be won for attending and participating in all 5 days. So that's like I said, that's going on. You can find out more information about that on my website as well as on Facebook. So connect with me if you're interested in that. Okay, those are my quick little announcements. Although, you know, if you do want to connect with me for any healing services, I do offer a free call, which I posted on there, and we can always share here as well. The free call is a 30-minute call. So, and you can always get that off my website as well. It's right on the top, says free clarity call. It's a green button. So you can always sign up there. Love you. I love that, Rochelle. I love that, Rochelle. Have a good night, Naomi. Love you. Do your heart focused breathing when you go to sleep and tell yourself you love yourself. Okay. Mwah. All right, so let's get to our reading because we've got lots of great cards that came up today. So first we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, look at her standing there in all of her glory. Pentacles are the material realm. So the Queen, she's a healer, a working parent, a self-made person, material wealth and abundant, strength in family and community, a kind and nurturing heart, groundedness, being down to earth, generosity. So this self-made queen reminds you to step into abundance by shifting any shadows you are holding on to around wealth and security. You are safe. Pay attention to your finances to level up your money game and give yourself permission to rise into the upper ranks. This is a positive message of creature comforts and happiness, and this earthly medicine ushers in a life well lived in the material world. Connect with nature to find your calm, healing, and rooted power, and harness the abundance that's available to you by bringing groundedness to your situation. Shower others with warm blessings for a charitable heart, as loyalty, family, and community are themes at this time. Your nurturing and down-to-earth approach will gift stability and support to those in your life. Don't overextend your energy and avoid enabling others by over-mothering them. They must learn to walk on their own. Bring your self-worth and guidance and your glorious, powerful love. I enjoy my deeply connected life, and I lead it with an outpouring of warmth, abundance, and love. Morning, Serena. Right? We can't save people from their struggles, because it's in the struggles that they decide to do the journey of healing. If I run in and I save you in a moment, and I'm like, all I do is build a bridge that will just get you further along, but it means that your journey, your healing journey is going to start later on. Right? If I try to save you from your struggling. So let's say somebody was gambling, right? And you run in and you save them by covering all their debts. They don't learn their lesson, right? And it's the lesson that's going to propel them to change, right? Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. And we want to save people so much. We want to save them, especially our children, right? We want to go in there and we just want to save them and make sure that they have a beautiful life. But they signed up for it. They decided they wanted to have those struggles and those pain points. So for us to go in there and alleviate those things for them, they're not having the experiences that they wanted to. We've just delayed the process of it, because they're going to fall back into that because they haven't learned the lesson the right way. So we have to let them come to healing on their own, right? And the same thing, like if I decide I want to heal you because I do energetic healing, that's not my choice. It's your choice to ask that you need healing. You have to come to me and say, I need healing. Look at that, 11.1 thousand likes. Good job, guys. And 33.3, that was 333 on there and 11.1 on there. Just amazing. So hi, New York, Virginia. So, we want to, if I wanted to give you healing, that's not something for me to determine. You decide that you're ready to be healed and you come to me and ask for that. I don't give that to you without you asking for it, because that's not my role, right? That gets me tied up in these karmic ties because I'm choosing to heal people that aren't open for it or aren't ready for it, right? So remember that we have to allow people to get to it at their own time, right? It's in their time that it's necessary. So the next card we got was the Knight of Pentacles. Woo, mama. I'll take another sip of coffee. Thank you very much. Cheers, lady. We're definitely doing healing today. I've been waiting for Kita to be ready. Thank you. So the Knight of Pentacles as well. So diligence, hard work, determination, steadfast building, material security, safety, being pragmatic, expansion. He's toiling and tilling his lands and enjoying every minute of it. More practical than the other knights, he improves things for himself and for those he loves with a steadfast and consistent movement. Devoted to solidifying foundations, he assures you that extra care today will multiply your harvest tomorrow. It's time to show fierce loyalty and pride and trustworthiness and to tend to your home while uncovering your unwavering ambitions for the future. Sometimes this energy is so stable that it feels repetitive. So if you're feeling resistance, or if you'd kind of prefer to stay in bed, find the joy in your progress. The journey is the thing. Uncover heart-stirring enthusiasm by allowing yourself to believe in something brighter. This is a card of infinite expansion, and with time and faith, your seeds will take. Follow through on your plans and promises and move any stagnant energy that's blocking you from your dreams. Seed by seed, I plant my future with my rock-steady foundations of faith. What a wonderful message, like that really secure, stable energy backed with this beautiful, healing, loving, compassionate, warm energy, that generous energy of the queen, right? And that steadfast energy of the knight, just lovely energy. But you wait, because this was talking about planting seeds and waiting for them to come through. Well, look at that. Hi, Jamie. How are you? The Nine of Cups. That is this card. This card is the card that people want. We want to see that card come in. We want to see that card come up. Why? Because this is the universe is gifting you your desire. Choosing joy, manifested dreams, gratitude, and abundance. This is a card of abundance and happiness and is often fittingly called the wish card. What have you been wishing for? Allow yourself to experience how fulfilling this journey can be and fill your life with all the laughter and bliss needed to spur you into the next phase of your happiness, right? Just a beautiful, beautiful card. I'm very well, Jamie. How are you? Take stock of all the feels that are surfacing and remember to practice gratitude for the manifestation of your dreams. The appearance of this card in your spread is an auspicious message of prosperity, harmony, and getting what you desire. What you have been working toward is coming to you. So enjoy life's pleasure and sink into the awe and wonder of a joyous heart. I open my grateful heart to the gifts that are coming my way. How beautiful is that, right? Oh, look at that. I have firefly. Did you used to capture fireflies when you were a child? I did. I used to catch them and put them in a jar and run around with my little jar of fireflies. I am. You can definitely get on the list, love. So I always pull an oracle card. I always pull an oracle card as part of it to kind of ground everything with the tarot cards that I pulled. So the oracle card that I pulled was completion, the closing door oracle card. So let's see, and this is part of the shaman's deck that I pulled this card from. So we're in the light seers for the tarot, and then we went into the shaman's dream for the oracle deck. So the number 5 card, let's see what this is telling us about this closing door, right? Endings, completions, your greater calling. When the closing door shows up, it's a call to recognize an ending. Me too. Right? Fireflies. Oh, I can't wait till June or till warm weather to see them. I mean, I can. I never want to. I try to not get into that state of, waiting for something in the future, because that puts your energy into the future. And I want to be in the now, because the now is the only thing that you can do anything about anyway. And everything's happening perpetually in the now. The now is just shifting like a kaleidoscope, right? It's all happening right now. Time is not what we think of it, because we're just seeing it in a 3D format and what humans have determined we should measure it by. But that's not how time is. So it gets really complicated if we try to step back and understand that from our human minds. But the closing door, this is not a bad message. This is actually a really great message. So when the closing door shows up, it's a call to recognize an ending, to terminate a relationship, job, task, or situation that has been dragging on for too long. Unlock the cage you've been trapped in and shut the door behind you. This is not the time to worry about what others might think or feel. Instead, break with routine, consider what you think and how you feel, and be true to your heart's calling. It's time to walk out the door. If you do not see a door, but only a solid wall in front of you, ask for assistance. Muster the courage to say no more. Remember as well that no one else needs to be wrong in order for you to do what you've known you needed to do for a long time. If the door to a project or relationship has been closed to you, stop knocking on it. You have tried that already, and no one answered, at least not in the way you would have liked. Take this as a gift, difficult and painful as it might be, and move on. Every door that shuts is an invitation to find another way, another path to your destination. Better to recognize this early rather than later. How many of us leave a relationship or job years after we knew it was time to move on? Stop wallowing in the pain and lingering on the reason why things did not work out. It is keeping you from your greater calling. Bow deeply before that closed door, give thanks to the lesson, and set yourself free. The point of that, and why I said this is not a bad card, is because when you close one door, other doors will open. And that's what we want. This is sparking a new beginning, and your soul is calling you to step through that door. What's on the other side of closing the door to the things that don't belong to you, the things that aren't for you, is that the things that are for you will come, especially if you heal in between that, right? When you get into that state of, I love myself and I am authentically me. And, I'm going to do what I love, what makes me happy. And and abundance is going to flow to me with that. That allows that door to open for all of those things. As long as we're holding on to what doesn't resonate with us. Let's say I'm holding firmly to this and I'm like, I love this cup, right? But this cup doesn't serve me. What if I'm holding on to this cup and I'm like, I did it wrong. If I'm holding on to this cup and I'm like, this doesn't serve me, right? I don't like this cup. It doesn't serve me. I can't hold on to another cup until I put this down. And then I can open up my hands and pick up a cup that does serve me, right? I can hold on to something that does fit me and does fill my needs. The same thing with a relationship. If I'm holding on to a toxic relationship or holding on to a relationship that is not with my divine partner, how will I have a relationship that with my divine partner? You can't put something in the space where something else is residing. I can't have the job of my dreams if I'm going to a job I hate every day, right? You can't do them both at the same time. Not yet anyway. We haven't figured that out, but would you want to? Would you want to go to a job you hate at the same time as a job you love? Just get rid of the one so you can open it. So it's the whole thing about closing doors so you can open new doors. So letting go of things so you can have the things that are meant for you, right? Thank you for the coffee cup. Yummy. Yummy. So, and you cannot pour from an empty cup. Exactly. You cannot pour from an empty cup, right? You have to fill your cup up so that you're overflowing with love. Otherwise, we go around with this is what happens. You go through childhood and you have your traumatic experiences throughout your youth, right? And somewhere along the way, you determine that you're not lovable or you're not worthy. So your cup's not full, right? So you go around seeking things for other people to put it in your cup. You're like, I don't have a full cup. Can you give me something? Anything. Just put something in my cup. So you take junk, whatever. It's like going to the grocery store hungry. You put junk in your cart, right? You take anything at that point. And a lot of times you come home after you went grocery shopping when you're hungry and you're like, oh my God, why do I have this stuff why did I bring this stuff home? I was cleaning out all the stuff in my house. So I had no sweets, no processed foods, none of that stuff. Went grocery shopping when I was hungry the other day. They're dark chocolate bars. So I made the healthiest choice of junk that I could, but I still ended up with dark chocolate bars in my car. There is this robin that loves me. She is sitting on the deck there. She's been trying to build a nest in my car, but can't get inside my car. But yeah, you're running around with your cup and you're like, anybody put that in there. When you have a full cup, you're not seeking someone to put anything in your cup because you're full, you're good, you're solid in who you are. You know who you are, you love who you are, you're secure, all of that. So then you go around looking for somebody that has a full cup too. And then you guys are like, cheers with our full cup. Now let's have a healthy relationship. My full cup, your full cup, and then we become interdependent within our relationship. We overlap and the relationship becomes that healthy thing the healthy thing that you can focus on, as opposed to I have a half full cup, you have a half full cup. We're looking at each other to meet our needs. We're looking at each other to make us happy, to make us feel good. And it doesn't work that way. So we have to work on ourselves first, right? And you got to close that door to the toxicity and the stuff that's not working for you in order to open the door to the stuff that does. Okay. That was a message for that. All righty. Wow. Good morning. So we'll see if this works, if this resonates. Well, kinda. Good morning, Liam. How are you, love? It's getting better. It's really getting better. And, it's getting better. Right? As the healing is beginning, right? COVID really put us into a position where people started really awakening through the COVID experience, right? There was a lot of toxicity that came out of the isolation, but for a lot of us that stopped going to work every day, right? There was a great resignation that occurred with COVID, because a lot of people realized I don't have to go to work at a company that I don't like. I don't have to be on the road for an hour and a half going to a job. Good morning, Jess. Jess would like to be on the list for a card from Facebook, right? So it did create this great shift of there's been this great awakening, this conscious awakening, right? And the more that we go along, the more that people are starting to kind of wake up even more, right? We're starting to go, well, wait a second. So now that we're out of, being on lockdown and, mask mandates and, all of this stuff, the WHO just came out, the World Health Organization just came out and said that COVID should be just treated like a flu. So you're telling us now, after you violated our liberties, that the COVID is just the flu. So you made us get vaccinated. You shut down our country. You put us in financial trouble. Pharmaceutical companies made billions of dollars. And everything that's happened since then has just become more and more expensive for the general person to live, right? So the collective is waking up. The consciousness is waking up, and we're like, the government isn't good. They've got too many hands and too many piles and getting paid. How can the government, the FDA, and the pharmaceutical industries all be aligned together, right? Food and drugs should not be in the same sentence. Right? No. There's so much beyond that, Liam. There's so much beyond that, right? And when you look at the people that are sick and injured because of, I have a friend who went and spoke on it. She's speaking in a trial on about COVID as a nurse, right? Because even as nurses, we were being fed information and we were told you have to present the information in a specific way for the public. And like saying that, like even our education around the vaccine, we were told to say that the vaccine 100% protected you from getting COVID, even though we knew it wouldn't. And we had to get 100% on our test. Like there was a lot of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, they're considering that that COVID is nothing more than the flu at this time. Nothing more than the flu. But there's so much with that, right? And when you look at the statistics, more people probably died from other effects, like from suicide, from violence, from, a ton of different things, lack of services, inability to get to healthcare, right? All of those things, more people died from that than died from COVID. Just so you know. And I was the director of nursing for a hospital in long-term care. So I'm not coming at this information with no background. I was also the lead infection prevention and control person at our hospital. So no, it's not the yeah. So anyway, we're not, I'm just saying the information that people are starting to wake up to the fact that the information or the way that the structures of society are is not right. Right. When a company makes money off when somebody makes billions of dollars off a pandemic, there's something wrong with the structures. Right. When you look at the news and you're not seeing the real, like all the other information that's out there, right? When you're not seeing all the other information out there, like, the way that our food is, right? Like our food is poison. When the FDA says that Lucky Charms is healthier than vegetables, there's something wrong with the FDA, right? Yeah. Yep. There's so much, the system is broken. There's more food. We throw more food out. There should never be any reason why anyone should be starving. There should never be any reason why people should die from starvation. There is enough food within the world to feed the entire world, and yet people are still starving. There is enough homes within the world that nobody should ever be homeless, but they are. The fact that our food is poisoned, the fact that our stuff is put in containers that make us sick, the fact that our water has fluoride, which is known to not do anything for us, right? So there's so much stuff, right? We have to make change. Right? Right? These, when you're like, oh, I've got this phone, right? The lithium battery that's in this phone, do you know where they mine it? Do you know how they mine it? Do you know how unsafe the conditions are? Like if there's so many, right? There's so many things that are toxic within this world. Just absolutely gross, right? So many. Yeah. There's so many, like when the conditions for workers, right? They sit there and they go, yeah, but they were making nothing before. And now we come in and we pay them 75 cents to, like when you look at Nike, right? Nike. And how many people still buy Nikes? Right? But they've been outed for slave labor. But how many people still buy Nikes? Really poor conditions. They pay them 75 cents, say, a day to make shoes that they sell for $120 a pair. Right? And their whole statement is, we have increased they were making nothing before, so at least they're making 75 cents, right? At least they're making 75 cents. But it's not enough for them to actually like live or prosper from, right? Like there's so many, like the complexities of everything, right? The complexities of everything are just ridiculous. And government, like, I'm sorry, you're like, our government, they work as a government official for one term, and they get paid for the rest of their lives hundreds of thousands of dollars per year. Like the pension for your government officials is ridiculous for working one term. Like if we want to talk about like opening people, like awakening the entire like everybody, right? There's no reason why anyone should be homeless. There's no reason why anyone should be hungry, should go hungry. And our healthcare system is sick care. It's not healthcare. Yes, I agree. Let's pop up the energy. I agree with you. Love you. Thank you. Let's get back into some positive energy. Let's talk about love and hope. So let's talk about saving and helping people, and you know, about what we can do in a wonderful way. Thank you, Marie. I agree. I agree with Marie. All right. Let's get back to love and joy, right? Love and light. Yep, exactly. Love and light. Love and light. Okay, so I don't know if this is the deck of cards that's resonating with me this morning, but we'll see. We'll see. So the first one on the list is Jenny, my lovely Jenny, who has a beautiful, beautiful dog named Betty. Right, named Betty. So Betty is a cute little bubbies. My bubbies is having a little nappy poo in his bed. He just looks so cozy in there. It's a beautiful day. We've got the full moon, so this is all about release today. And for Jenny, she got the King of Cups. Look at that guy. He's looking pretty. He's looking pretty chill. Looking pretty chill with his cups sitting there. And oh, that's not the right book. It's not the right book. Nice. All right. So the King of Cups. Love, emotional intelligence, patience, experience, stability, balance, creativity, diplomacy, someone supportive, being nurturing, a wise leader. Hi, Liz. How are you, love? So he softens his gaze and reaches for his singing bowl. When something unexpected comes into the King of Cups awareness, something that may shake another person's composure and send them into a state of stress and anger, he regulates his emotional state with his mature, practiced, meditative energy. Finding the sweet spot between the empathetic, that makes it feels better. The empathic heart and intelligent mind is the key to the successful leadership style. If you are in a situation that asks you to navigate tumultuous energies, find your grounded serenity by calmly choosing care and diplomacy over force. In shadow, this king can suggest that you may be feeling withdrawn, moody, or temperamental, or you may have been losing touch with how others are feeling at this time. Stay clear of situations that feel emotionally manipulative. Instead, seek to understand others through empathy, tolerance, and compassion, and emotional fulfillment will be yours. My heart holds deep wisdom and love, and I use it to connect and heal. Just lovely. Just lovely. Hello, Miss Tanya. All right, let's get. We should almost do some dancing. Dance it out. Can we dance it out or breathe it out? Oh, whoa. We got a couple of cards backwards here. No. We can't get those cards going backwards. That would never do. All right. I'm dancing it out. Should we throw on a dance? 10 minutes to 10:10. We're going to burn some stuff. Let's burn a good release today, okay? We're going to release a bunch of stuff. You enjoy your wonderful day of adventures, Jenny. Love you. You have an awesome day too. Thank you for joining me last night as well. And remember, 8 p.m. Eastern is the Divine Feminine Healing Collective Pink Moon in Libra. Anita Chicken Man, she's on it. Let's burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn. Yeah, I feel like we almost need to find we can throw on that milkshake song. Yes, tonight, Robert. Yeah, 6 p.m. your time. Yay, Libra, says the Libra in the group. I don't know if she's going to be feeling yay Libra. She might be like, that's a lot of energy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All righty. Rochelle is next. Rochelle's card is next. Fight song. Look at the King of Knights came up, but there's something else there too. All right. So we had this song yesterday. I shared it to my mod squad, so it's easy to find it. Just give me a hot second because it was just fun. Once it loads. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. All right.
I think it's time. La 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 la. Warm it up. La 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 la. The boys are waiting. La 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 la. Warm it up. La 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 la.
Can you shake out the energy now?
Milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours.
Right, we can just do some.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. Let me teach you.
And look at how what he gets right into it too. I'm going to share it into the Divine Feminine for you, Rochelle. Well, like how he just like gets right into it, right? We played this on repeat the other day. It was so much fun. But we're going to go back to our regular no, not that. Get back here. Where'd you go? All right. But yes, I'll throw that song into the Divine Feminine. You can put your question down, Liam. Okay, we're gonna get back into it. Greetings, Diane. How are you? How are you? It's a good jam, right? Like we cleared out the energy a bit. Peter Griffin from Family Guy singing it. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Now I'm thinking about the bird as the word. Back to the regular scheduled program. Yes. I'm hoping that it gets sunny. I would like that. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. We can definitely put you on the list, Diana. Can we put Diana on the list from Facebook? Right? All righty, Rochelle's card. Rochelle. Ace of Wands. Look at that beautiful card. Sunny in Saskatchewan. Almost said Saskatoon, but that's not necessarily where in Saskatchewan. You're on the list, Liz. Beautifully on the list. All right. Ace of Wands. Nice. Light Seers love. Woo, Saskatoon. Nice. All righty. Definitely on the card, on the list, Diane. Okay. So new ideas, the seed of potential, the arrival of inspiration, illumination, intense creativity, the mirror-like nature of consciousness, the interconnectedness of all things, the ability to manifest anything. This ace contains all the sparks of all the ideas, and they are generating intensely powerful light for you right now. She's connecting you with the one cosmic mind, a universe consciousness, and her delightfully magical soup that is brimming with colossal creativity. A flame burns here that is meant for you, but it hasn't been put to use yet. What will you create with this boundless potential? Stay open to receiving inspiration and insight. You may be shown new information about your divine purpose or soul path. Or you may even feel compelled to put something completely new into the world. If it feels good, it probably is good. And even though this ace can only predict the inception of something new, it also suggests that all of the energy to bring this project, idea, or feeling to successful completion is available to you. I seed my brilliant future with the roots of creativity and inspiration. Just a beautiful, beautiful message. Beautiful message. We're at 10:05. Yes, it's a full moon. Definitely get your crystals out there so that they can get charged up under the moonlight. Make sure you put your intention in there. Birds are a buzzing, like just a flocking out there. I got a whole bunch out. It's really busy out there. Very nice. I know. I saw your painting. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I love it. I love it. Okay, so we've got 10:06 now. We're going to get our leaf ready. So this is going to be a relief. This is a release leaf. Okay, so I like to call that a relief. We're going to release things on this leaf. Okay, but we will do a little call in as well at the end of it, mostly because we don't want to leave ourselves completely empty. So we'll at least call in love, joy, health, da 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 da. So this is the one where we are going to let go. And I like some of the stuff that we're already calling in. That we're letting go. We're letting go of ego, fear, anger, resentment, jealousy, anxiety, disability, envy, grumpiness, lack. Let's let go of lack. Illness, yes. Racism. Good one, Papa. Avarice. I'm gonna pop that on the other side. Okay, I'm gonna scroll up, make sure ignorance is a good one. Frustration. Hate, doubt. Procrastination. Disease. Pain and fear. Fear can go on twice for sure. Depression, betrayal. Limiting beliefs. Tiredness. Lies. We got some really good limiting beliefs. We got so many good things on here. Worry. Financial stress. Lack of self-worth. Sexism. That's a good one too. Close-mindedness. Disbelief. Limited consciousness. I don't know where I'm going to fit that one. Maybe right here. Okay. We got, narcissism. Let's get rid of narcissism. Narcissism's a good one. Narcissism. Okay. Now, I got line. We got to call a little bit of stuff in. right? So we are going to call in on our little leaf here. We're going to call in, we're going to do it on this one. We got 10:10 on the clock, so it's a good one. We're going to call in love, joy, health, wealth, success, new beginnings and new home, resources, healing, faith, trust, pixie dust, trust, bliss, compassion, clarity, forgiveness, strength, security, balance, stability, safety, freedom, unity, knowledge, wisdom, encouragement. This is a pretty scrap leaf that I used. I got love on there. I got love, joy. Okay, we're gonna call that leaf good. We're gonna call that leaf good. Okay, we're gonna call that leaf good. It's more about releasing today than it is calling in, but we wanted to make sure that when we let all that stuff out, that we called something in to replace it right away, so it didn't fill back up with more of this stuff. Right, so that's the reason why we're calling in on the end of it. Okay, but we're gonna get rid of this. Get rid of this. Okay, so let's release that. We're gonna let it go. See that go. Be replaced with love. Okay, and we're gonna get this one real quick before I burn myself. It burned really well, completely, guys. And the same with that one. Get the leaf. Both of them burned. So as above, so below, blessed be, and so it is. And so it is. Beautiful burn. Thank you guys for all joining me on that. Much appreciated. Love you guys. Love you guys. Blessed be. Blessed be. Okay. So after Rochelle, we've got Julie. Julie. Okay. And then after Julie, Anita, and then Paige, Helena, Jess on Facebook, Liz, and then Diana on Facebook, okay? All righty. So, Julie, 8 of Cups. Okay, so the 8 of Cups. No, it doesn't make it any less effective. You can totally use a lighter. Did you actually ask your question, Liam? Did you end up asking your question? Okay, so 8 of Cups for Julie. Thank you. I love that. I love that. Thank you, Spirit. So 8 of Cups for Julie. Letting go, releasing that which no longer serves you, a ritual releasing, a time to move stuck energy, walking away, leaving your old reality. Ooh, I like that. Cheers, my friend. Leaving your old reality to pursue a new one. Abandonment, disappointment. She has released her last cup into the sea and her bowl burning ceremony is over. Is it time to walk away from something in your life? Choosing your sacred dream, especially when you're feeling disappointed, is one of the biggest acts of self-love that we can enact. When you take the very first step, you begin to choose yourself. There is nothing more healing or more powerful. Find your resolve and untether any anchors that are holding you back. Though your disillusioned heart may require some TLC, you can realign your path by shedding outgrown expectations, hope, people, ideas, beliefs, guilt, or ways of being. If you find yourself exhausted or confused or jumping from thing to thing, know that you are entering a mystical period of intense shifting and that releasing old stories will help you travel lightly. Go in the direction of epic dreams, happiness, and greater meaning. I walk away from negativity and I choose myself in a rebellious act of self-love. Just beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Alrighty. Next is Anita. Mia. I need a chicken. I need a card, man. I need a card. So what's the message for Anita today? I'm going to check and see if that's your card. It just slid off the deck. I don't think it's your card, but you never know. Is this Anita's card for today? Is this Anita's message? Is this the message? No. So one, you have to believe, you would have to absolutely believe and then do the work to get to that spot, right? Okay. Anita, is this Anita's message for today? Yes. Yes. 5 of Cups for Anita. Okay, the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups, Anita. Grieving, disillusion, disappointment, betrayal, bitterness, wallowing, self-pity, and it can signify a broken heart. The illusion is lifting and you may suddenly find yourself in the middle of a reality that is painfully disappointing. If your dark night was a result of someone else's deception, you will need to find the seeds of forgiveness in order to avoid a calloused heart. Release yourself from any guilt around the situation. When we realize that the future we were working toward is no longer an option, it's easy to focus on the loss and allow our energy to stagnate and spiral into self-pity. Don't allow your life force to drain away the things you once loved. Allow your tender heart to navigate toward the curative magic of finding faith in your future. If you are having a hard time letting go, unhook your heart from your fragmented dreams and give yourself permission to envision a brighter future. Dismantle your grief, reclaim your happiness, and consciously step back onto a path filled with heart. My tender heart helps me navigate toward my bright future. So this is talking about you have to have faith and not, get stuck in that fearful thought of like, it's not going to happen. It's not going to come to me. It's not going to work out. I don't know how this is going to work out. I don't know where, right? When we get locked up in that just blocks us, right? And I know you like to overthink and worry and worry if it's going to happen. Well, worrying if it's going to happen is preventing it from happening, right? So this is about letting go of that and stepping into that belief system, the belief situation. No, you can ask a question for sure. You can definitely ask a question, Diane. Okay, let me know how that feels for you, sweetie. And it could be tied up with that ex of yours too, and the with the house. Okay, Page's card. Itchy nose. Page, the world. Now, it did come up in this direction. So in the reverse direction, or shadow seer position is what it calls it. Okay, so the world. So in this position, it talks about taking shortcuts, a need for closure, a need to follow through, staying focused in order to complete an unfinished task, a delay in plans and unmet dreams. The world brings one of the most positive and abundant messages in the tarot. Congratulations, you've come so far. A large project or period in your life is coming to a successful conclusion, and it's time to revel in the sweet afterglow of your success. If you're not quite there yet, take this card as a sign that you're on the right path. Consciously step into the world's ascension energy and welcome this beautiful shift as your inner spiritual landscape merges with your outer reality. As you reach this stage of fruition, remain focused. Don't slacken your resolve as you glimpse the magic at the end of the long journey, because it's time to follow through with your final steps and complete the cycle. Even in shadow, the world is a positive card that signals bliss and happy endings, with oodles of positive energy on its way. I accept this gift of completion and I ascend to new levels of awareness and wholeness. I am love. Right? So it's still a beautiful message. It just means that it's not quite there yet, right? When it's in the shadow seer position, it's just not quite at the level of happening. Okay. So Helena is next. Helena. You're so welcome, love. Okay, Helena. Let's see. We'll ask if it's the card, and then we'll ask if it's the right direction, because I turned them all around. Is this Helena's card for today? Is this the right direction for Helena's card? Okay, just wanted to make sure. Yes, Julie. Yes, Julie, it was. The Seven of Wands for Helena. Okay, the Seven of Wands. Challenge, grounding and protecting yourself, movement and growth, creative innovation, remaining ahead, feeling vulnerable, a sign to continue to share your ideas, self-expression. Haters, they'll emerge only after you've made it to your perch, whipping their wands about and asking you to defend your accomplishments. Sometimes completion emerges as the result of shining brightly in the world. If you are feeling attacked after sharing your magic, it is important to remember that others likely want what you have. So stand up bravely and continue to do your beautiful thing. Mindfully call feelings of love and well-being into your body and create a protective bubble of energy around you. Remain synchronized and aligned with your bright vision and reject any low vibe, negative states that others may be pushing. You don't have to accept their opinion as truth, especially when they are vying for your position. Check to make sure you are acting in a way that is aligned with your highest values, and when you know you are, don't let anyone stop you from achieving your dreams. I am deserving of this success, and I will bravely shine my light into the world. Okay? Haters gonna hate. Exactly. Haters gonna hate. Alrighty, we got Jess on Facebook, then Liz, and then Diane. And you can ask the question, right? People don't like us shining when we elevate. It just shows them what they oftentimes, like if you heal, it will shine a light on the fact that they're not willing to, or they're not strong, like they're not at that strong enough point yet, right? So it just shows what they're not willing to do yet. Yeah. So protect yourself. Do that protective bubble. We'll do it inside in the meditation tonight anyway. So we'll pull back. We'll do some protective energy when we do our divine feminine meditation tonight. Okay. So Jess. Working on the perfect card for Jess. You definitely get on the list, my girl. Yeah. I was like, I didn't even need to ask it. I know that other one just came out with it, but it's this card. Justice, Jess. Justice. Okay. Yeah, or you can put black tourmaline in all four corners as well. The black tourmaline works. Selenite over the entranceways. Justice. Natural law, balance, karma, truth, wisdom, legal matters, fairness, cause and effect, integrity, objectivity, perspective, accountability. Justice asks you to learn from your past experiences, the good, the bad, and the fugly. Take it all and grow from it. This energy is not about perfection, but about fairness and honesty. It highlights clarity of motivation and intention, and it asks you to be realistic about the cause and effect of your thoughts and actions. Love you, sweeties. See you later on. Mwah. Have a wonderful day. Seek to balance your growth with both positivity and shadow and learn from the many different parts of you. In your current situation, be impartial as you reframe your reality and work toward removing any negative emotional charge from the equation. If fear is causing you to act in a way that you aren't proud of, seek a variety of perspectives before judging another person's actions to be good or bad. The only true path ahead of you is not one that is necessarily black or white, but it is always, always one of love. My good karma is delightfully loving, and it can be the most motivating of teachers. All right, the good, the bad, and the ugly, Clint Eastwood. Hi, Apple user, or Appluser. I still, every time I see your name, I think of how I called you up. I thought your name was Appluser. That's funny. All right. So, Diana, are you still there? You got to let me know if you're still there, okay? All right. And Liz's card. Liz. The Sun, number 19. The Sun. Look at that beautiful card. I love the Sun card. But I'm going to wait because I don't know if Liz is back just yet. She said she was going to run to the loo. So, okay, perfect. Okay. I'm just going to answer this question for this. Is WB being held against their will over in the Middle East? Is WB being held against their will? No. No. They're not, Diana. Okay? They're not. The sun, number 19, love. Joy, inspirational success, abundance and fulfillment, exuberant creativity, positivity, love, manifesting dreams, inner beauty, a yes card. The sun breathes life into everything he touches. Radiating brightly, he creates a path of love and harmonic abundance. This is a card of joyful celebration and a vibrant sign of positivity and success. Expect to find bliss and be ready to take inspired action based on radical positivity and generosity. Allow others to bask in the warm glow of your beaming heart and your inspired mind. People will feel drawn to you when the sun card arrives. Hello, charisma. Live it up. This card is a reassuring sign that things are unfolding beautifully. You are perfect, whole, and loved by the cosmos, and it may be time to deal with any feelings of inadequacy or not enoughness in order to find your shiny confidence. The sun is on its way to illuminate the corners of your heart and to set your world ablaze with opportunity and inspiration. I am whole. I am more than enough. I shine like the sun when I am happy. It's a beautiful message for you. Beautiful message. You're welcome, Diana. I'll still pull you a card, okay, dear? It's okay, love. Yep. Came right at the right time for you, right? Hi, Madison. Okay, remember to keep tapping the screen. Tapping the screen. I'm not seeing any likes coming in, so I don't know if my screen is frozen or not. Hi, Amy Jean. How are you, love? All right. Hello, hello. Is this Diana's card? Is this Diana's card? Right into that. So 2 of Wands in protection mode, okay? So 2 of Wands in protection mode. We'll see what the reverse or shadow seer response is. I'm glad that you're good. That makes me happy. We can put you, you're right on the list right away for a card. Two of Wands in shadow seer position. So insecurity, the fear of taking the next step. Woo, that was cool. Being stuck in your past, feeling worried about your abilities and opportunities for alignment. So I'll read the entire message of the card, okay? So you need to make a choice to really do that thing you want to do or not. You can dream it and envision it, or you can begin to live it. Planning and imagining can have us feeling like the observers of a dream, and our action is the only way to bring that dream to life. It's time to choose between the wand that is cozily rooted in the place you already know, or the one that leans into exciting new possibilities. Take a deep breath, because initiating change can be scary. The only way to take strides towards your goal is to make your move. Learn that thing. Call that contact. Make that decision. Non-action won't get you there and will likely have you feeling the angst of dreaming the dream instead of walking the talk. Use the fire energy of the wands to initiate your shift. The world is filled with opportunities for adventure, and I welcome them into my life with planned action. It's a beautiful, beautiful card. No, I can say the card for you again. I can say the card for you again. Okay. It was the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups, okay? So this is Julie's card. Listen up, my love. Listen up, my love. You're welcome, Diana. Nice. Lovely. That does sound so lovely. Sounds so lovely, Amy. So light seer. Letting go, releasing that which no longer serves you, a ritual release, a time to move stuck energy. It's funny, I knew it was in the top half. So this is your card, what your card looked like. Okay? Moving stuck energy, walking away, leaving your old reality to pursue a new one, abandonment, disappointment. She has released her last cup into the sea, and her bowl burning ceremony is over. It is time to walk away from something in your life. Choosing your sacred dream, especially when you're feeling disappointed, is one of the biggest acts of self-love that you can enact. When you take that very first step, you begin to choose yourself. There's nothing more healing or more powerful. Find your resolve and untether any anchors that are holding you back. Though your disillusioned heart may require some TLC, you can realign with your path by shedding outgrown expectations, hopes, people, ideas, beliefs, guilt, or ways of being. If you find yourself exhausted or confused or jumping from thing to thing, know that you are entering a mystical period of intense shifting and that releasing old stories will help you to travel lightly. Go in the direction of epic dreams, happiness, and greater meaning. I walk away from negativity and I choose myself in a rebellious act of self-love. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful message for you, Julie. And I think it's right on point, right? Choose yourself, let go of the relationship with that ex-friend of yours. It's okay to just let it go, okay? Let it go, right? Choose you, choose you, choose you. So Amanda Avila, my love, is next. You're so welcome, dear. Ah, that's so pretty. All right, let's check and see if this is Amanda's card. Is this Amanda's card? I feel like it popped out. Thank you, Robert. Woo! We've got 26,000. Keep going, keep going. That was beautiful. It was not your card. It was just an oopsie, an oopsie. It felt like it wasn't, so. And check and see if this is your card. Hi, Creamy Bubbles. How are you? Is this Amanda's card? No, just another misdeal. Hello, Akla. I'm going to call it Akla, I think. We had a lot of lots of. Hi, April. Woo! Is this Amanda's card? Okay, that one's Amanda. Achla. Hello, Delancia. How are you, love? So the 8 of Wands in protection mode, though. This is one of the cards that confuses me because the 8 of Wands is on the top as opposed to the bottom. But anyway, it was in protection mode for you, Amanda. So we'll read that message out. The 8 of Wands in protection mode. I'm very well, very well. Instability, delays, unfocused energy and lack of direction, burnout, a tendency to hesitate. Action. You know those moments in life that feel like a sprint? This type of speedy energy is at play. It's inspirational, it's fiery, it's positive, and it's now. If you have a gut feeling that needs to be acted upon, listen to it. With all of this movement, avoid being swept along by an unpredictable tide by having clarity about your desires and directions. Harness this beautiful window of swift opportunity. This is the section to pay attention to, Amanda. In shadow, the Eight of Wands suggests there is some sticky energy influencing your situation. You want to move, but if your foot's not stuck in the mud, then you've locked your keys in the car. Am I right? If you're fluctuating between having a tendency to hesitate and running so fast that you're burning out, it's time to bring some balanced momentum into your propulsion. Consistent movement that feels right in your heart is the best place to start. It's go time. I fall into the flow of this quickening energy and I swiftly face my desires head on. I have 2 crowns, and I just switch between the 2 of them all the time. Thank you for the hi, April, Amy. I'm very good, Delancia. Okay, Amy is next. Whoa, we're throwing a couple of cards here. Let's see which one of these 2 it is. Okay. I am going to be doing a general healing, but to get healing, it's the coffee cup here. That's the donation for healing because it takes a lot of my energy. Okay. But I will be doing a general healing because I've had my mods, actually, all of my moderators were generous, and it might have been all moderators that gave me all 5 cups of coffee, which is interesting. But then again, not interesting. Is this Amy Jane's card? Yes. When 2 fall, I tend to know which one it is, but I just like to get a little bit of, right? You guys are just the best. Just the best. So Page of Wands. Look at that energy for you, Amy. Just beautiful. And I do shut down the chat so that it's subscribers only when I'm doing the healing to narrow the field of energy. Okay, so, but Page of Wands for Amy Jane. Light Seer, explosive creativity and infectious enthusiasm. Ideas aplenty, creative beginnings, a newly found inspiration, honing a new skill or passion, curiosity, and trying new things. Gifting yourself permission to dream. Great energy for creative ideation and brainstorming. A youthful spark. This page is a free spirit who carries infectious enthusiasm with her. Delight in her youthful, raw, and exuberant creative energy, and pay attention to the new ideas that are bubbling to the surface at this time. You will find flashes of inspiration here. Inspiration that comes bundled with massive potential. If you are feeling the creator angst of not having any solid plans to bring these insights to life, let go of your need to formalize your plans right now. Giving your ideas the space they need to develop before sharing them prematurely will allow their wings to fully form. Their potency is limitless. Let them breathe. Spend any extra time in pursuit of the imagination, and if you are feeling any lack of ambition or drive, or feeling devoid of the inspiration that this card illuminates, know that you will find this fire when you allow yourself to dream. As the dreamer of my dream, I spontaneously and passionately ignite this flame. Just beautiful, beautiful energy for you, love. Beautiful energy. I love it. I love it. All righty. So we're going to do intuition today. I'm just going to grab from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. So I'm going to pull a card, and I'm going to get you guys to guess the number anywhere from 1 to 52. Aw, thank you, love. Love you too. Okay, so I'm gonna get a card out, and then we're gonna guess on the number. Okay. Okay, I have a card in my hand. This is the intuition. We're gonna practice our intuition. So, okay, so just let your intuition, if you start questioning it, that's not your intuition. Okay. What's the number on the card from 1 to 52, CJ? We're doing the intuition test. So you're just going to focus on the card and let me know what number you think is on the card, okay? So 1 to 52. I was going to say 1 to 60, but it's not. It's 1 to 52. Yes, and the winner gets a free card. Okay, I think everybody's guessed, and we're starting to get some second guesses coming in here, but we only get one guess, okay? Just one guess per person, okay? So the card was number 16. Okay, so the card was number 16. But I will give an honorable mention to Amy because there was a choice that I had between 18 and 28. And I picked 18, and you came right out right away and said 28. And I was like, ooh, the card I didn't pick. So nobody picked the right card this time, but that's okay. We'll keep practicing with our intuition as we go. So we're going to do some healing now. Okay. All right. We're going to do the healing now. So I'm going to shut the chat down to subscribers only. Okay. Okay. And we're going to do the healing. So in order to partake in the healing, you're just going to place your hand over your heart. Okay. You're just going to place your hand over your heart and you're going to close your eyes as long as you're in a safe place to close your eyes. And you're going to see white light coming into you. That's all it is. It's just white light coming into you. You're going to be open to receiving. And that's why I want you participating, is because this is only being given to somebody that wants to receive it. So you have to participate in it. Right? I don't heal people who don't want it. So if you want the healing energy, put your hand over your heart, close your eyes, and see yourself being bathed in white light. If you have a specific illness or injury that you want healed, just focus on it, healing that specific thing. I'm going to ground myself. I'm going to connect with my guides and get myself into position, and I'm going to send that healing energy to you. Okay? So if you want to participate. If you don't, that's fine. It won't come towards you. Okay? Okay. Love you. Love you. Okay. I re-enabled the chat. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? I'm freezing. Hi, Connie. Hello, love. Blessed be, love. Blessed be. Hungry and cold. Drink water. Drink lots of water, okay? Process that through. Okay, so I only have mods down on the list, so just let me know for sure if you want a card from my mods, okay? Yeah, nice, nice. All right, so Salasia, Melinda, Kita, Mama, Papa, I want a yes, yes, yes if you want a card. Otherwise, I'm only gonna pull a card for those who have agreed that they want a card, okay? So if you say you want a card, I'll pull a card for you. Otherwise, no. No. Okay, Mama. Mama, Salasia, Ashla. So cards for non-mod. So these are the moderators and they're also subscribers too. But if you want a card, we do a 5 coin. It's just an exchange of basically a penny for your thoughts. Or you can subscribe. Oh, good morning. Well, hello, love. You get a card. You can have a card for sure. Sorry, Amy Jane was sending me that. Thank you, Amy, for the. Sorry, the A. I thought I saw it and I was thinking it was Ashla. Thank you, Amy, for the coffee. I appreciate that. I always take a sip of my coffee whenever I get one. Okay, so Mama, Hazel, and Papa for cards. A bird just flew into the rafters. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. Okay, Mama, I'm coming home. We all need coffee. Absolutely. Mama, strength in protection mode. Okay, I'm just going to confirm that it is in the right direction, okay? Is this Mama's card? Is this Crystal's card? Yes. Nice. Is this the right direction? Yes. Okay. Mama, strength in protection mode. Okay. Number 8. Blocked by fear, self-doubt, a reminder to not be guided by the lizard part of your brain, a need to exercise self-control and self-destructive impulses. Be brave, sweet seer. Embody your light and shine courageously in the face of danger or uncertainty. Step into patience and fierce serenity as you exert your graceful influence for the greater good. There is a great fortitude in your calm heart and a gentle demeanor that will not be mistaken for weakness when you share your gift of relentless love for the world. Allow confidence and composure to guide you toward your desires without the use of excessive force or aggression. Mindful awareness will be much more useful than rigid control right now. This card reminds you to stand strong in your beliefs and desires and to remain steady as you bring compassion to your current situation. You are powerful, and your purity of heart will be a beacon of strength and inspiration to those around you. I deliberately bring my compassion and strength forward, and I use them for good. But listen to that part, though, that being blocked by fear and self-doubt and not to be guided by that lizard part of your brain, and the need to exercise self-control and and your self-destructive impulses. So make sure you're paying attention to that stuff there, okay? Okay, love. I put ginger and turmeric and pepper and cinnamon in my coffee. Make a spicy coffee. You're welcome, love. I feel like that was resonating, right? Don't let fear keep you caged, right? Love you. Love you. All righty, Hazel. All right, we got 3 for Hazel. Let's see which one it is. Is this Salasia's card? Is this Salasia's card? Is it? All right. King of Pentacles for Salasia. And then after I do the mods, I'm going to call it today because I'm going to go pee. It'll probably be 11:11. We'll probably tap it at for sure. So King of Pentacles for Salasia. Overflowing material abundance, patience and determination, a confident and warm leader, providing for others, comfort and security, personal growth, success reached, prosperity and goals reached. Exuding warmth, the King of Pentacles welcomes you into his study for a heartfelt conversation about life. He has worked his fields, met his soulmate, found wealth, and now he looks out over his dream manifested as he offers you one of the tarot's most potent messages of forthcoming abundance and prosperity. The most important thing to be done is to enjoy it all, sweet seer. Enjoy every lesson, challenge, failure, and success. He reminds you to get clear on where you want to be, to plan and envision. There is manifesting power in the longing and so much joyful expansion as you bring your greatest potential into existence. Happiness happens when you do better than the last time, and in the pursuit of personal growth, allow yourself the extravagance of desire. The rest is a consequence of faith, steady habits, and the courage to cultivate enormous dreams. Dream your biggest light to life. I dream my endless potential into existence with steady desire and effort. Beautiful card for you, love. Beautiful card for you. All right, Papa. It's 11 o'clock. We're 11 minutes away from the next burn. All right. Hi, Ashley. Ashley. How are you, love? That's interesting. Let's see. Is this Rob's card? Is this Rob's card? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, love. Judgment in protection mode. One day at a time is the best place to be because we can only deal with the stuff that's happening in the present moment, right? So judgment in protection mode, number 20. Okay. And having faith, right? Faith is huge. It's really huge for us for moving forward and getting to things. So shadow seer, self-doubt, hiding behind many masks, a need to let go of a shadow aspect of your story, denying yourself and your loved ones the experience of your true nature or essence. You have judged others and have been judged yourself, and you are awakening to the understanding that the only approval that really matters is your own. Are you doing your best with others and with yourself? It's time to shed any negative facades, drop the masks behind the masks. It may feel risky, yet this profound act of self-acceptance will unleash your absolute essence. You are light and shadow, matter and consciousness, and you are a miracle. Why then do you keep your true nature hidden away from the world? There is no way to really understand your full potential until you are open and honest with your own heart, without judgment. To expand and evolve requires this colossal forgiveness of the self. Forgive your beautiful soul, accept your beautiful heart. As you do, you consciously answer the call of your highest self and the vastness of your horizon will make itself available to you. Hello, essence. I invite you to show up every day. I invite my soul to shine unapologetically. Okay, so step into your power, love. Step into your power. All right, so Achla had asked for a card, and I know that is Achla still there? Is Achla still there? Hi, Strawberry Wine. All right, let me know if you're still there, Achla. Nope. Okay. So cards are 5 coins, like that transfer of energy. Okay, so just the transfer of Eduarda de Oliveira. Hello. Okay, so it's 5 coins that the penny for your thoughts. That's where I was going. The penny for your thoughts. Okay. And if not, we're going to get our leaf ready, and we'll. Does anyone need any free yes nos? We'll do free yes nos. Okay, so if anybody's on that would like a yes no question answered, let me know, and we'll do that. Okay, and then otherwise, yes nos. Okay, ask away. Let's fire up those questions, loves. I don't know if Liam's still there, but Liam had wanted to know if he was ever going to walk again. And the answer was yes. So CJ was asking if she should CJ have her surgery? So should CJ have surgery? Yes, CJ. Does Rob have stomach cancer? No. No, Rob. Good morning, Renee. Well, we're not having a storm today. That's a good thing. I don't know if you have the ability to. Hi, Mary Rose. Okay. Should Mary Rose resign her job? Should Mary Rose resign her job? It's saying no, Mary Rose, not right now. Amy Jane is wondering, will her partner move in? Will Amy Jane's partner move in? No. Savinia, will Savinia have a change in career anytime soon? Yes, Savinia. Yes. Strong yes. Strong yes. Strong yes. Should Rob go to the hospital for his stomach? Yes. Is Julie's nephew a soulmate? Is Julie's nephew V a soulmate? Yes. Will Ashley's husband's career change be good? Yes. Will they make it together through the tough times? Yes. Does Amy Jane need to move to a new house? No. Should Diana put her trust into JA? No, Diana. No. Mary Rose, will she be healed mentally and physically? Do you want to work together? I can help you with that. Will Mary Rose be healed? Mentally and physically. That's yes. Yes. Amy Jane. Is Amy Jane's boyfriend her divine partner? I shouldn't actually, I'm sorry. I'm going to put that down. I'm not going to ask questions that nobody's asking. I apologize for that. The answer was no to move houses and no that your boyfriend was going to move in. We'll leave it at that. Is Ashley's dad's health declining? Yes. Should Renee hook up with Darren? Yes. Yes. Will Diana meet her future husband online? No. No, it went right to no as soon as I learned. No, Diana. No. But yes, Renee. Yes, you should. Does Ashley's dad have cancer? Does Ashley's dad have cancer? No. I'm sorry, I put that thought in your head. I'm like, it might not have been something you wanted to know, but is Amy Jane's current partner her divine partner? No. Can Rob heal? Yes. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay, we're at burn time, okay? We're at burn time. Let's do a burn, and then I gotta go because I gotta pee. I gotta pee real bad. Okay? Like so bad I should probably go first, but we're gonna burn and then I'm gonna shut her down, okay? You're welcome, Amy Jane. I was like, if he's not moving in with you and you shouldn't change houses, that's probably the biggest question. Yes, Renee's card. But we're gonna burn too, okay? You're welcome, love. Renee's like, no. Okay, we're gonna burn. 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 Renee and I are gonna have a call. Renee and I are gonna have a call. So we want to do the 11-11. Did Tay meet her biological father? Did Tay meet her biological father? Yes. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Okay. All right. It's 11-11. What are we calling in? It's a little burn. So let's do this quickly. I'm putting on it money, love, joy, trust, faith, resources, strength. Thank you, Amy Jane. Love you. Health, wealth, peace, pixie dust, serenity, abundance, forgiveness, sleep, stability, understanding, energy, patience and acceptance, healing, pleasure, wisdom, Freedom. Matrimony. Motivation. It's a valid burn too, because I did see 1111. Okay, we're gonna call a stronger bladder. Well, it's because I drink my moon water, and then I have a big glass of water, and I have a cup of coffee, and then I start my live, and I drink more coffee on my live, and then by the time the live's over, I've been sitting here for 2.5 hours, and it's like, All right, so let's do this burn. Renee and I are going to hook up for a call at some point soon, since I wasn't able to yesterday because the power was out and it was too unstable with that. So with the storm coming through. So let's burn it up. Okay, let's burn this up. Mindfulness. Beautiful. Okay. All right. Get back here. I'm trying to get the little peas. Why is it when you got to go pee, things get worse? But you know me, I won't quit. I won't quit until I burn it all. And there we go. Okay, sweetie. Okay. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you all. Beautiful. I love that. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love you. If I didn't have to go to the bathroom so bad, I might stick around longer, but I'm going to close it with that. As above, so below. So blessed be. And so it is. So it is. Namaste. I love you guys. I love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Helena, you had that one. Was that the question that you wanted? And Mary Rose wanted to know, is her current boyfriend her future husband? Is Mary Rose's current boyfriend her future husband? No, Mary Rose. No, he's not. Okay, love? Love you guys. Okay, I'm out. I'm out. Bye-bye.